view. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you decided you opted in. I'm recording this, so there is going to be a recording, and I'm going to send it out this afternoon. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me do this. Awesome. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So welcome to Create a Beautiful Business Plan Masterclass. This is a new class that I created, and I'm not gonna lie, I was working on these slides up until 9 o'clock last night, and even this morning I was like tweaking them and adding a few things to them, and I just wanted to make sure that all the information was correct. And you know, I was even going to go in and make automations to my pages, but I didn't have time. And so some will have automations, some won't. I created this in Canva. So this is a nice presentation. It's a template that I use that I made my own. So welcome. My name is Julie C. Butler. I'm a freedom business strategist, and look, I always add E at the end of freedom. Don't know why I do this. It's automatic when I'm typing. My mission is to help women entrepreneurs who are in love with what they do build and grow their business so that they can achieve a level of success that goes above and beyond. I help them create irresistible, high converting brands that let them connect to their dream clients. I'm so happy to be here with you today. And so I have a couple of questions for you. Have you ever wondered how other female entrepreneurs have it all put together and run successful, high converting businesses? Right? Or what about this? You feel so lost and overwhelmed because you don't know what tools to use to build your business to start attracting your ideal clients? Or maybe you feel defeated because you are spending so much time trying to figure out what tools to use and learn how to use them to create all of the things in your business, right? Do any of you guys feel like this? Let me know in the comments. So tell me, does this sound like you? You want a successful and beautiful business, but you don't subscribe to the hustle mentality. You've tried figuring it out all on your own and your computer is full of free PDFs. Or you're tired of spending days sitting at your computer and not getting anything done, or closer to having your business designed the way you really want it. Oh, someone's giving me instructions. Okay, let me check this out for a second. I will get the recording. I might have to pop early. No problem, Vanessa. I'll send that out and you will have access to it to watch the replay. At the top right of Zoom, where it says view, it should say side by side, right? But I'm like, where is the view? I swear. And I'm like, full screen now, view. I swear I'm not, I swear I know what I'm doing most of the time, except for when it comes to Zoom. Okay, it's all good. I just wanted my face to be there for you, but it's okay. I'll come back, okay? I'll come back with my face after. So, yes, so many free PDFs I've never even looked at, right? That was me. So I want to share with you what we're going to learn today. And so we're gonna dive into how to get clarity and confidence so that you can finally stop being stuck and start building your dream business. We're gonna go into how to evaluate your brand style so that you stand out and feel confident on how you are representing yourself and attracting the right people. And finally, and why you're here probably, is how to create a business roadmap so that you can stop stressing about where to start and be on your way to having your business built and working for you on autopilot, right? But before, I just want to share a little bit about myself for you guys. If you're new to my world, if you've known me, maybe you know me and maybe you've been in my world for a little bit, but you don't know these things about me. So my name is Julie C. Butler, and the C comes from when I was designing my logo 15 years ago for a photography business. It looked better with the C. That's why it's Julie C. Butler now. But 15 years ago, ish, I discovered that I loved photography while I was traveling the world. So I used to be a travel agent, and I fell in love with photography. And after I had my first son, I wanted to document his life as best as I could through photographs. And so that began the journey to me becoming a self-taught photographer. And at that point, I decided to go pro. So I became a professional photographer. In 2010, I became a sought after wedding photographer, and I shot weddings until a few years ago, having shot over 100. In 2011, I was overworked and I grew tired of photography. It was at that time that I joined a network marketing company and did that for a good 5 years until the artist in me was tugging at my strings. And once again, and you know, like if you have a belly to belly business, you know that you can only be in so many places at the same time, right? And so I was shooting in 2011. I shot 37 weddings. I had like 40 plus photo shoots. I was exhausted. I had no time. My kids were 3 years old and 6 years old. My son even said to me, "Mommy, can I have another mommy because you're always on the computer? One that won't be on the computer all the time." Like, what? I was like, how sad is that, that my son recognizes that me, I'm always on the computer, and I did not want that for myself anymore. So at that time in my journey, in 2011, I joined a network marketing company. But after a few years of doing that, I found that I was unhappy. I was unfulfilled. It wasn't fueling my passion, if you call it. And then after a little soul searching, I decided that I was going to go back to my artistry, and I felt free and happy again. I started shooting, women entrepreneurs, and that's how stock photography membership started. I launched my stock photography, Stock by Jules. You may know it, you may know about it, but that's kind of how my online international business journey began. But for the last 3 years of growing my photography business again and loving it, I knew I just wanted to take my business to the next level. Again, this is when Stock by Jules photography membership was born. When I first ventured When I first ventured into this online entrepreneurship world as a service-based business, right? I had no idea what growing an audience meant, how to even do that. They were talking about freebies and lead magnets to grow your list. I mean, what does that even look like? I don't even know. And then email service provider, I was like, what is that? And so that's why I knew I had to do these things, but I had no idea what it looked like in the back end. So over the last 4 years plus, I've been learning, and I have created a high converting business that I am confident about, with all of the working parts to growing my audience and turning them into buyers. So I'm growing an incredible audience of like-minded female entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, just like you. And I love, love, love being surrounded by you and sharing this path and journey by you. And you know what the best part of it is? And I want this for you too. I feel 100% confident in what I have to offer. And now my business is set up for me in a way that it works for me on autopilot, so that I can focus on my zone of genius, which is helping solopreneurs build and grow their online business. Okay, imagine, where will you be in 6 months? What about 5 years? Like, close your eyes and picture for me, what does that look like for you? Please share in the comments if you want to share what you're feeling. I'd love to hear what you see for yourself in the next 6 months, in the next year, 12 months, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. So I want you to take a minute to imagine something. After creating your beautiful business. So after your business is all created, it's beautiful, it looks exactly how you had envisioned it, you will now have the freedom to spend your time working on the things in your business that truly make you happy. You wake up each and every day 100% excited about the business you've created, and you are so proud and wholeheartedly love sharing it with the world. Your business is running at its full potential on autopilot, and is as profitable as you want it to be. You feel completely aligned with your brand style, and you are growing your social platforms and email list by the hundreds each and every month. What does that feel like to you? Okay, you can have all of that, or you may just be in the same place you are today, feeling frustrated and completely overwhelmed, listening to more podcast episodes and downloading all the freebies from Pinterest like it's your full-time job, just trying to piece it all together. So where do you start? Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. So we're going to start with clarity and confidence. How to get clarity and confidence so that you can finally stop being stuck and start building your dream business. So, and I included for you guys a beautiful workbook so that you can actually do these exercises, I guess after this, and or when you get the replay, you can rewatch, and you can, along with the replay, you can do the exercises, or maybe you won't need the replay. You can just dive into the workbook and do the exercises. Guys, let me know if you want me to drop that link in the chat, because I can go and grab it for you. So we're going to find your niche and create your ideal client profile with simplicity and ease. I resisted this step for a really long time, and I'll tell you what happened when finally I did this. Yes, please. Okay, Robin says yes. Okay, let me go grab that book for you. It's in my Dropbox. You know, I had planned that I was going to have it ready up and have the link ready to go for you. And see. Okay, where is my beautiful workbook? Here it is. Copy. There you go. Awesome workbook. Perfect. Okay, now I've got to go back to my slideshow. Okay, you guys are still seeing my slides, right? Thank you. Thanks. No problem, guys. Yes. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, so, and then we're going to write your I help statement before building the foundation of your business. And you see me too? Okay, yay. Okay, I'll make sure not to make funny faces then. Okay, we're going to write your I help statement before building the foundation of your business, and you will thank me for this later. We are also going to touch on simple mindset shifts you can take now so that you will start attracting your dream client. Because, you know, sometimes the mindset stuff is not the fun part of building and growing your business, but it's crucial. Okay, so these are the pages that I had for you in the workbook for you to do the homework and the exercises. So I'm going to tell you that when I finally honed in and picked a specific niche for my products and services, I just sold more. And sometimes we think, oh, you know, but you don't want to leave anybody out and all that good stuff, right? But in actual fact, the more specific you are, the more specific you can be, the more you're going to sell. And it just becomes, everything becomes easier, because now it's easier when you're sending emails, because you can talk specifically to that person. You know what to say, and emails and then copy on your website and in everything that you do, and social media when you're posting about your stories and stuff. And a lot of times, you know what it is that usually that person is a version of who you are or used to be. So really pay attention and dive in and think about who you were before you got to where you are now, right? And what were your struggles? And that could be your niche. Love your graphics. Thank you so much, Robin. That's my zone of genius, right? Like, so me, this is what like I can geek out on all day long. You have to leave. Okay, Moni, thanks for being here. And I'll send you the replay after, okay? And then write your I help statement before building your foundations of your business. You will thank me for this later. So your I help statement, and I'll let Jim in. It's really, I help, right? So I help solopreneurs so that they can, right? So, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Just like, so the one thing that I want to say about this workbook and these exercises is don't overthink it. You don't need to spend like hours on this. Not needed. This is something that you can probably do in like 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes tops. You don't need to spend a ton of time on this, because what's going to happen is that things are probably going to shift for you over the next little while. Maybe your niche is going to change. That person that is your ideal client is going to maybe become a different person. So I don't want you to spend like a ton of time on this. Really go through it. Listen to your gut, listen to your heart, and write down right away what comes to mind, okay? And just go with it. And it's not set in stone. We can change our minds. This can change. So that's important. And same with your I help statement. So I help solopreneurs build and grow their business so that they can have time freedom, right? Something like that. Again, don't overthink it. Just really write from the heart and what feels aligned. You can write a bunch of ideas here too and then put it together. But it's just to give you a little bit of a push into the right direction. Now, how to get clarity and confidence. So simple mindset shifts that you can make now so that you'll start attracting your ideal clients. And I want to emphasize the importance of your mindset work. It's so important to be in the right mindset frame. What we think about, we bring about, right? We hear that all the time. And I'm going to tell you something also. It's okay to have bad days. I have them. Everybody has them. We're only human, but it's the awareness, right? Like, okay, I'm having a shitty day right now. What am I going to do about it? Right? I'm going to look at my affirmations. I'm going to look at, I'm going to listen to those podcast interviews, those podcast episodes that I know that they're going to bring me back. They're going to bring me back to where I need to be. Or maybe for you, it's meditation. Whatever that is, that thing that's going to bring you back to that place of positive mindset thinking, loving, feeling aligned with what it is that you're doing. Do those things. Breathe. Maybe take a day off. Go for a walk. Spend time with your kids, your dogs, your cats, whatever. Like if you need a break, take a break. Like, you know what I do when I need a break? I go and have a bath. I'm a total bath person. I'm like, you know what? Yesterday I was working all day on so many different things. And I'm like, it was 3 o'clock and I'm like, I need a bath break right now. So see you later. So I went and I had a bath. I soaked in there for like however long. Not even bubble baths. I don't even need them. I just the chilling for me and just being in peace and in the water, just it does it for me. So whatever that thing looks like for you, do that. And I've even created here a sheet for you to go and make a list of your favorite affirmations and list them here and review these every day. Now, there's different things you can do with your affirmations. You can print them out and you can have them and add them on. So you can print them out and you can have them visual for you, like on your wall. You can have them on your mirror that when you wake up in the morning, you have a look at them. You can have them as a background on your phone. You can have them as the background on your computer. Whatever that looks like for you, do that. And then where do you get affirmations? Well, Google, Pinterest, and just finds the one that you like, the ones that resonate with you, and just write them out here. Or you can even start a Google Doc and write them out, or in Canva, make a pretty graphic with your favorite affirmations. make 5 different lists and switch them around, switch them up, maybe make affirmations about money, affirmations about health, affirmations about whatever it is that you feel called, that are the things that you want to say on repeat every day to get yourself to that place. Do that. Again, don't overthink it. Find affirmations. If they look good, go with that. Okay, now let's evaluate your brand style. Now, this is the fun part. This is where we get into some of the fun things. Well, for me anyway, maybe not for everybody, but so we're how to evaluate your brand style so that you stand out and you feel confident in how you are representing yourself to attract the right people, right? We want to start having a recognizable brand style, brand identity. And I'm going to tell you, someone wants to join in. It doesn't have to be perfect from the get-go. If it is, great. If it's like, you know what, I like this, but I know it can be better, but it's good enough, go with that. So I always, like when I'm working on like a website page or, you know, whatever it is that I'm working on, I get it to that good enough place so that I can come back and finesse it and tweak it. But because the thing is that if we wait until it's perfect, we're not going to get anything done. We're going to stay stuck and we're going to just like overthink things, right? Like as women, we do that. We overthink the crap out of everything and it keeps us stuck and it keeps us paralyzed and it keeps you from sharing your gifts with the world. It keeps you from working in that zone of genius that you so desire to do, right? So don't spend too much time here. Get it to a place of good enough. And you know what? With time, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get like, you know, that your marketing materials, your graphic, your website pages, everything that you create around your brand style is just going to keep getting more and more and more beautiful. But I have some tips here for you to start getting it, start now to have it beautiful. So let's evaluate your brand style and how you show up. We're going to create or finesse a brand style that you're confident about and in love with. And small mindset habits that you can adopt now so that you will gain confidence in your business and all that you will do moving forward. So you see how I kind of snuck in the little mindset piece here again? It's because it's important. At whatever phase in your business you're at, this mindset piece is key. It's like the magic sauce. Okay, so your vision for your business is not an accident, and you are destined to make an impact through your business and create a lifestyle for yourself that you love. And there is enough abundance in this world for all of us, every single one of us, to have what it is that we desire to have in our business, in our life. It is our birthright to have everything that we so desire to have. Imagine how freeing it would be to have your business all designed and ready to share confidently with the world and start attracting your dream clients and getting paid to do what you love. After all, isn't that all that we want? We just want to get paid for doing what it is that we love. Now, I get it. Money's not everything, but it's up there with oxygen, right? We need it to live. We need money to be able to survive. We need money to be able to live. We need money in order to be philanthropists. We need money. Well, in order for you to be able to, you know, if you want to, like, whatever that looks like for you, like me, what it looks like it's like, I want to be able to contribute however much money I feel that I want to contribute to a cause that are dear to my heart. I want to be able to retire my husband because he hates his job and he's so stressed out that it's making him ill. I want to be able to help my sisters financially and be like, here's $5,000, get your kitchen repainted. I want to be able that when something comes across my screen on Facebook, because it's usually on social media, that someone is suffering because of a tragedy, I want to be able to support them and say, you know what? I am blessed, but I feel like I want to help you. So here, for example, one of my good friends, we haven't actually been in contact for a little bit, but we were best friends in high school. And she has breast cancer and now has chosen to, go a more holistic approach. And well, you guys know, like in Canada anyway, holistic anything is out of pocket, right? So right? Like how freeing is it that you are able to help your friends and just say, here's $1,000, I want to support you, right? So whatever those things are for you, and that's kind of getting into our why and why we're doing this business, but like, that goes into how, like, yes, we need to get paid for what we love because we want to do all of these things, right? How about building the business of your dreams can be easy and stress-free, right? It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be, painful. So it's time to stop procrastinating and start creating the beautiful business that will make your dreams a reality. Okay, so what is this? Being you is the best tool you have. So I really want to reiterate this. Like, if you take anything out of this training, this is the most important thing. Self-confidence is so rare nowadays. There's always that self-doubt, right? The boogeyman that creeps its way into budding ideas, often squashing them flat, right? And so I used to say this all the time, but like, you need to tell the boogeyman to sit the hell down and tell him to shut the hell up, right? He does not control you. And so why do we do this to ourselves? I don't know. Well, a lot of this may have something to do with previous experiences, right? Working for someone else that, naysay you're killing your buzz, or others taking heat from internet trolls. It may just be that you are an incredibly humble person too, right? And so, sometimes it's our family, sometimes it's our friends. We just gotta tune them out. I had the same concerns starting out, but I knew that my business had something great to offer. And after putting self-doubt aside, I started seeing that there were people just like me out there, and they appreciated who I was. So the truth is that your ideal clients are people who have struggles that you have experienced, right? I talked about that at the beginning. That's why you saw the need for your products or services, right? This makes them very similar to you and less likely to dislike what you have to say. So no matter what, you're going to find your tribe, no matter what. It doesn't matter who you are, how you are. But I really want you to hone into that person. Who is that person? Like, Amber, who are you really authentically? Like, Debbie, who are you? And there's some names here that I can't pronounce. Aaron, Jasmine, Laura, right? I really want you to think about who you are as a person, who you are as an individual. What are your values? What are your strengths, right? And I want you to show up as that person. Never mind comparing yourself to others and being like, I want to be like so-and-so. I want to do it like this. I want to do it like that. Or that whole like, oh, should I be doing it this way to be successful? Should I be doing it that way to be successful? Like, I know, because I did it. I compared myself to others and it paralyzed me. And for way too long, I stayed stuck, right? I wasn't making money. I stayed stuck in the same place because I was doing this. I was comparing myself. You know what I did? I unsubscribed from a shit ton of email newsletters, not because I don't like the person or love what they offer. It's just because it's noise, right? And I only follow now, and not because I don't love them. I only follow the only people that have space in my inbox, in my email box, are people who have a product or an offer that I'm genuinely interested in based on where I'm at in my business today, right? That's what I do. And it keeps me focused. Same thing with social media, right? I only follow people who I'm having interest in, and nothing to do against them. And it's not because they're not awesome, because they are. They're all awesome, but I want to stay focused, and I want to stay focused on my business. So I want this for you as well. Okay. So these are just little tips and tricks. So how to evaluate your brand style. Let's get back to that. So if I've learned anything in the last 6 months is that of my business is that consistency is key. And again, there's that, remember not to overthink it. You want to show up for your audience to have any chance of getting sales in the future, right? We have to show up. It's a thing. You can't expect huge growth in your business if you don't show up. So how do you feel about your colors for your business? Do you want to tweak them or do you want to change them? If you do, it's okay. I've done it. I did it like this year. I tried to go with bright, bold colors. I tried it. It wasn't resonating with me. And so I went back to the pinks. And if you've been in my world for a little bit, you know that I'm a pink girl, right? I love everything pink. So I want you to hone into that, like that space of what colors make you feel good. Need to leave. Oh, thanks for being here, Rosemary. You'll catch the replay. Sounds good. Thanks for being here. See you soon. What colors make you feel good? And why do I say this is because the thing about the colors is that we work with them in everything we do. So when we're creating marketing materials for, social media, when we're creating website pages, when we're creating PDFs, when we're creating anything really, using your colors, you gotta like them, right? Because if you're not feeling your colors, it's not going to be fun creating the things. You're not going to enjoy the process of creating, the carousels or the graphics for social media or working on your website pages or your whole website if your colors don't feel good. And so I think that personally for me, you got to go with the colors that feel good. Now, how do you find your colors? Easy. Just go on Pinterest, make a secret board, and go and look up color palettes, brand palettes, stuff like that. Even sometimes just like in general, you can just find pictures and whatever you are drawn to, put them in that secret board. And then at the end, after you've done this for, 10, 15 minutes, go to that board and you will see a reoccurring theme. You'll see a reoccurring color theme. And then, those are your colors, right? I don't really do these should be your colors because they're, they're warm and fuzzy and this and that. I'm more of a use the colors that feel good to you. Right, Laura? Great idea. Yeah, Pinterest for everything. Inspiration, Pinterest. And you can make secret boards like for, website ideas or color combo, color palettes. Like there's a lot of them. Quotes, whatever, anything you want inspiration on that you want to use in your business in the future, but you don't really want your overall Pinterest people to see, just make those boards secret and then you can go back to them whenever you need to. But you'll see, like if you guys do this, you're going to be like, Julie, oh my God, like that's so true. Like it was all of the same colors that popped up, whether it was an image of a restaurant or a hotel or a bedroom. And then all of the things that you are drawn to, they'll show up in this board. It's really, really, really cool. Okay. The next thing I want to talk to you about is let's commit to showing up more with confidence, no matter what. What actions will take you moving forward so that your audience gets to know you better. Okay. So this is super important. And even if you don't have your logo figured out or your colors figured out yet, or if you don't even have anywhere to send them to, it doesn't matter. start showing up on Instagram, start showing up in their email, start showing up, because that's brand recognition, right? You want to stay top of mind, and you want to stay in, like, you want them to remember you. And right now, it doesn't matter if you don't have your logo figured out. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you share with them, you serve them, right? Like tips and tricks and little trainings and stuff like that. But also, I think what's important to mention is that people now, especially after the couple of years we've had, are craving relatability, right? We want to be able to relate. My favorite thing to see in stories or on social media, mostly stories, is the behind the scenes. I love seeing people's office. I love seeing people's dogs. I love seeing people's cup of coffee. Like, ooh, you drink coffee too. Me too, right? So those are things that it doesn't have to be business 100% of the time. Like, show a little bit about yourself and who you are as a person, who you are as a brand, because that matters also. And it's going to be so much easier for you. Like, when you start selling your things, people will be like, oh yeah, Laura, yes, she's so cool. I love her. Of course I'm going to buy her thing, right? So instead of thinking of it as putting yourself in the limelight, consider your presence as a big sister role in the followers' lives. Your experiences, personality, and thoughts are bound to be so relatable and helpful for your ideal clients. And then you'll start attracting those people, and those people are just going to fall in love with you because of who you are, right? And how you're serving them, how you're building those relationships. And those relationships are so important. Like, we need to nurture them, whether they're on our Instagram follow list or Facebook or in our email, because we can also build community in our email. Don't forget to be yourself, right? Like, when you're sending an email, talk to the people on your email list like they're your friends. Monica, that's the piece I'm missing. I'm an introvert and I struggle with visibility. Good information. You know what, Monica? I get it. And I'm actually an extrovert. Like, but when I did that test, I was like, there's no way. I'm totally an introvert because I don't want to show up on video, even though I'm an extrovert, which is totally weird, right? But you know what I did? I took baby steps. And if it means you pre-record yourself and then you post it, and that can be once a week or like once every 2 weeks. Like, start small, and then that is going to help propel you into doing it once a week, no problem. And you can even go live once a day now because you're so confident and you don't care, right? Because you're showing up as your authentic self. But extroverts, I know introverts who are super successful. So you just get to know what works for you. And showing up it's about us getting out of our comfort zone. And in order to achieve those levels of success, we have to get out of that comfort, right? That comfort zone that is so, like, we stay stuck in sometimes. You'll try my suggestions. Okay, Monica, make sure to tag me on social media because I want to know, and that's what I did. I did, like, okay, you know what? Like, I know I got to show up. I know I got to show my face. And so I'm going to start little. I'm just going to, you just start with a little something that you love talking about. And then it just becomes easier. And I'm going to tell you, what made it really easy for me, and this is like off topic here, but being a guest on podcasts really helped me get to that place, because then I got comfortable talking to someone about what I'm passionate about doing, right? Like, we all have that thing that we could talk about for hours, right? Think about those things and then break them down into little micro topics and take that and show up. Robin, I practice taking videos of myself on my phone one day. They are only for me to get used to being on video. That's awesome. And you know what, Robin? Full transparency, I never rewatch anything of mine. I do it and it's good enough. I let it go and I'm done. Because what happens if we watch it, we're like, oh, gonna overthink, and then we're gonna like wanna, perfect it. And then we get into this like mind that, like what's that word I'm looking for? Yeah, like we get into analyzing mode, right? And we don't want to do that. Like life's too short. Just post the video. And you know what? Your people are gonna love you for it. I don't even do my hair or put makeup on for them anymore because there's so many good filters on Instagram. I just like filter, this looks good. Okay. Right? Like there's so many, they make it so easy for us now to show up. Okay, let's continue because we could talk about this all day, right? Embrace your individuality and showcase who you are. Your followers and your self-confidence will thank you later. See, here's again showing your individuality, right? Like, you know what? If it just means like you smiling and having music in the background and then you writing text on it, do that. Do that. And then you don't have to, I don't do reels. I'm like not about like, and I kind of like sometimes I just don't have the ideas to post a video on Instagram stories or whatever. And this is still something that I need to work on, but I've got no problems now. Like if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to talk about this. Okay, here we go. Da, 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 and I just do it, right? Like I don't think about it. I just do it and then I let it go. I don't even rewatch it. I want you to know you are enough. You are amazing and you are worthy. We all are all of these things. Okay, now enough about that. Let's talk about creating a business roadmap. So that's really why you're here. Okay, so how to create a business roadmap so that you can stop stressing out about where to start and be on your merry way to having your beautiful business built. So we're going to set future goals for your business and create a map of what you want your business to look like through your website. Create a customized business roadmap so that you never feel overwhelmed or all over the place with having to create all of the things. And we're going to get over the imposter syndrome you may be feeling so that you own what you have to offer, right? Here's that little mindset piece again. So, and this is in your workbook as well. So you have access to this and you can do this exercise in your workbook. So basically, you are at the core center, right? So you see Julie C. Butler, right? This is like my little roadmap. Mine can go like, I have a lot of branches now. I've been at this for a little bit and I have a lot of extra, like really like outer branches, but this is where I started, right? So, and I'm actually looking at this now and it's even changed again because I don't really do one-on-one coaching anymore. So I am launching a podcast soon, so stay tuned for that. So this is how people are going to find me. They're going to find me through my podcast. See, and I even forgot. So I was working on these slides last night and I didn't even look at this. My goodness. Let's just say I have a Facebook group, but I don't anymore because it didn't feel aligned. Not to say they're not awesome. I know people who have amazing Facebook groups. I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do it if I don't feel it. So I don't have a Facebook group anymore, but I have a Facebook page and I'm quite present on my Facebook personal page, business page, and my Instagram. So that's kind of where I hang out. And soon I'm going to have the podcast and I'm so excited about it. And then that's how they find me. That's to come into my world. And then these are my offers for them, right? Like I have my stock photo membership. I have a signature program and then / the one-on-one coaching. I don't really do coaching, but I have, website Elementor templates. Like those are kind of like my core things, right? So have a look at that. Have a look at like, okay, Debbie, you're in the middle. How are people finding you? It's a little bit of a customer journey, right? How are people finding you? Okay, cool. What are your offers? So now you have a business roadmap and now you can move into creating the website pages to go along with that, right? Creating a freebie that's going to get them to you, but really ultimately at the end of the day, you want them to go to your membership. So you want it to be something that is relatable, that the end result is going to get them into your membership or your group program or your coaching or whatever it is that your offers are. That freebie has to be related because you want that person to come into your world being your ideal client for your offers, right? So that's important. But your roadmap doesn't have to be complicated to start, right? Like mine is super simple. And then let's start by creating a visual map of what you want your business to look like. And here's an example of mine. And I have a blank so that you can create your own in the workbook. Okay, so top tips. Now we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about, mindset. So I wanted to bring manifesting into this training. So the top tips when manifesting growth and success. So often people think manifestation is this goal that they need to bring into existence. When it doesn't happen or doesn't come fast enough, they get frustrated, burnt out, and ironically develop anxious energy, which blocks them from getting what they want, right? So here's the thing about business. Yes, there are those people who like create something and they're making bank the next day. But for most of us, it doesn't happen like that, right? Like it's not overnight. It's a process. And you have to trust the process. You have to trust the journey. That is so important, right? But like tapping into manifestation, make sure that your thoughts are in line with your goals, right? Because I'm saying again, what we think about, we bring about. It's true that shit really works. You want to make sure that you are thinking about your end goals and don't quit after the first setback, right? If you view manifestation in this way, you'll never actually manifest anything because you aren't concentrating on your mindset. Your vision for your business is not an accident, and you are destined to make an impact through your business and create a lifestyle for yourself that you love. So keep that in mind at any phase of your business that you're at, and anything you're doing in your business, make sure that you have the good fuzzy feelings surrounding it. Yes, it's okay if you have a bad day. We all do. I do. But we want to make sure that we get back to this place of feeling good, feeling aligned, right? Like, and when we're talking feeling aligned, I also want to just touch on the thing about also feeling aligned with your offers, right? Because if you're creating something that does not feel aligned, well, you're not going to have fun doing it. And also it's not going to sell just because the energy behind it's all energy, right? Your energy is not behind it. You're not backing it up, and your people, they're going to feel that and they're just not going to buy it. And it's true because I know that I've created products before that I was like, I'm not feeling it. It didn't sell. So what does manifesting success look like? Okay, be positive, trust that you are on the right path and that you can make it happen, right? Keep in mind, we all have shitty days, so that's okay, just awareness, and then let's go back. Be patient. Don't try and make things go faster because you will just burn out. You'll make yourself miserable. Remember that you are only human and have a set amount of energy to use each day. Don't try too hard. Anxious energy is a big block in the way of success. Focus on what you want, not what you lack. You want to focus on your desire, on removing the resistance to that desire. Recognize inspired action, because that's important. Those little nudges that we have from the universe, those little aha moments that the email you get out of the blue, the phone call where you get like an idea from, anything that gets you thinking, let me go here today where I don't normally go, right? So sometimes I'll go to bed and I'm like, I have an idea and I'm like, damn it. So I take my phone and I email myself and I'm like, I just email myself whatever I thought, because the next day you're going to wake up and you will not remember this idea, right? Trust and know that it's all added up in your favor. Things are always working out for you if you can kind of get into that flow and you do that over and over again, it becomes your natural way of being. You don't have to try so hard anymore. Like, how cool is that, right? Don't just roll with the punches. Being reactive to life takes you out of creation and design mode. So that's a little bit on that. I just wanted to touch. I think it's important. And so, okay, so now I need to go to my next slide deck because I didn't combine these. Used to be that when you created a slide deck in Canva, you could only do 100, but now I think it lets us create more than 100 anyway. So my presentation is like splits in two. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. So you came to this class today because maybe you feel stuck in hustle mode, trying to create a beautiful business because you don't know how to design a consistent looking brand style that you love. You feel lost and overwhelmed by all the moving pieces you need to create to make your business work effectively, or you're tired of wasting time and money and energy on trying to build the perfect business and never feel proud or confident with what you've created. Or you're frustrated, which keeps you from sharing your gifts with the world. And what these things equal is not that good energy that you want to back your business, right? And so you just don't get to those places you want to get to. But you're not alone. You're experiencing this problem and when I first ventured into this online entrepreneurship world, I had no idea what growing an audience meant or what tools to use to make it all happen. Like, remember I said that at the beginning? Like, I knew I had to create freebies in exchange for emails, but I had no idea, like 0%, what that looked like in the back end, let alone what the heck a lead magnet or a tripwire or a funnel was, right? But over the last 4 years, I've been learning, implementing, creating systems and setting up automations. And I've been able to successfully create a high converting business with all of the working parts to grow my audience, community, and turn them into buyers on autopilot. And I knew that I wasn't the only boss lady that felt like this. So I want you to imagine how freeing it would be to have your business all designed and ready to share confidently with the world and start attracting your dream clients and getting paid to do what you love, right? Building the business of your dreams can be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. It's time to stop procrastinating and start creating the beautiful business that will make your dreams a reality. Why not do it with a course and a community of soul sisters on your side, supporting you and giving you the tools and the strategies you need to make it happen? I have a comment. All me, Debbie says all me. So you could totally do this yourself, spend lots of time looking, I even have a typo here, looking for the right, I think I mixed my words there, looking for the right freebies that will piece it together for you bit by bit. This process could take months, if not years. Remember me, like I tried to do this and it took me like 3+ years or whatever to piece it all together, figure it all out so that my business was doing its thing on the back end and I can really work on the things that bring me joy. Or you could get it all done within as short a time as you want with the help of this program. You could finally have the business you've envisioned for yourself and finally be able to spend more time with your family, living the life you've always dreamed about. I'm so happy to introduce to you the only program designed specifically to help you create an irresistible brand and business that takes your ideal client's breath away and makes them know immediately that you are the right person for them. But not just that, a program that gets you from having a business idea to having it all created for you, all of the working pieces in the back end, everything synced, and then it works on autopilot for you. Beautiful Business in a Box, my signature program that I'm so excited to share with you. So I just wanted to share this. This is Heather. She's an amazing human. She joined Beautiful Business Unboxed over a year ago, and this is what she has to say about it. If you're a lady boss with a desire to build a business with ease and a beautiful brand, then Julie will no doubt be one of your greatest assets. In the last 6 months of joining, I have accomplished more than I ever have in years. The stock photo library is worth the investment alone. I'll talk about that in a bit. Julie's program and support has been an integral part in helping me create the beautiful business and brand I've always envisioned. She also has a heart to serve and is always striving to help her students elevate to their highest potential in all things business. Oh, thanks, Heather. Plus, like, isn't her baby super cute? So I know you started your business because you believe in your vision and the impact you can have on the people you serve. Well, at least that's what you had in mind until you started comparing yourself to other businesses and realized that creating a beautiful business is a lot harder and a lot less glamorous than you thought. So what you will learn in Beautiful Business in a Box, or as I call it, BBB, you will learn and you will receive guidance on how to create a beautiful business that you're proud to share with your audience and start attracting your ideal clients. This program can be done in 10 weeks, or you can take it at your own pace. As you go through this program, you will grow from being overwhelmed and stuck to being proud and confident in sharing your gifts with the world. No more spending so much time downloading all the free PDFs, trying to piece your business together and getting nowhere. Or like spending like so many hours on YouTube trying to figure it out. So here's what's inside. Phase 1. This is the foundation to any business, starts right here. This is a crucial part of building your business, and we tend to want to skip over this, like I said before, right? So we are going to remove the blocks that could be holding you back and you and your business, and we're going to gain the right mindset so that you can confidently create and share your amazing business with the world. We're going to identify your ideal client and create your I help statement that wows. And we're going to set exciting goals and get organized so that you can stay on schedule to launch your business and have it run on autopilot for you. Now, this phase it's a little bit like, it's not a big phase. This can be done easy in like a week. Really like no amount of time. Like this is like a phase that doesn't take really a lot of time. Like phase 2 is fun. So this is in an increasingly competitive, digitally driven, visually oriented world. Brand style, brand identity is a huge influencer in purchase decisions and can really make or break your business, message, and appeal. So in this phase, we're going to learn the simple steps I use to create a recognizable brand so that I can attract my ideal clients and turn them into buyers time and time after time. We're going to learn how to master and create high-end graphics using the #1 tool for designing, which is Canva. You guessed it. And we're going to learn how to stand out using stock photos in your business. And we're going to do this because your stock photo membership is included. In phase 3, this is the more robust phase. So this phase we may stay into a little bit longer, but in this phase, I'm going to teach you step-by-step method on how to create beautiful, recognizable website pages. My mission is to help you create and be in love with your website and brand style so that you can attract your dream clients time and time again. So we're going to review, because some of you, I know you already have your website, but it's not like it doesn't have that wow factor that you want from it. So we're going to review or create high-level website pages and and finesse. Sometimes it just needs some finessing, whatever that looks like for you, we're going to do. We're going to use and customize my favorite Elementor templates or access a bonus course on how to create Squarespace websites. So I'm a WordPress user and I use Elementor, so that's why there's a lot of WordPress resources in this course, because that's what I use. And I also have Elementor templates that I have created and use in this program. However, if you're using Squarespace has amazing templates as well. So this course is not just created for WordPress users. It's created for anybody really who wants to get it all done. So if you're a Squarespace user and you're like like, this sounds good. Because the thing is that I'm going to talk about this a little bit like in a few minutes, but you know, not only do you get a stock photo membership, but you also get feedback and Facebook group community and support. So you also have eyes on all of this stuff for you. So if you're good at creating pages and you don't need Elementor templates for this, then you can still join Beautiful Business in a Box. And we will go over and learn how to use all of my favorite business tools. So I have like tech tools, trainings, like all of them, or most of them, a lot of them. Phase 4, we're going to create a customer journey to impress and start positioning yourself as a leader in the industry. This will result in growing a community filled with your ideal client and turn them into buyers. We're going to plan and create a high converting funnel for your business customer journey, right? We're going to create high converting freebies and graphics to start building your list organically. And we're going to sync all of that stuff so that you're building your list on autopilot. I like to say, set it and forget it. Like, I have freebies that I created 3 years ago that still bring in the people, right? That's what I want for you. And finally, phase 5, learn how to show up like a pro and get visible with your ideal clients. In this final phase, we're going to tie up all loose ends so that the only thing that is left for you to do is show up and serve. So we're going to set up your Facebook page and Facebook group if you choose to do a Facebook group. I'm going to learn how to lead traffic to your pages organically, optimize social media platforms to grow your audience organically. And then we're going to keep simple consistency in your business and keep your audience interested. You would literally have everything you need to create your beautiful business and start growing your audience. Like this package deal that I put together for you. And that's like from years of me trying to piece it together, right? So this is Tanya, and Tanya joined Beautiful Business in a Box 2 years ago. And this is what Tanya said. She says, I took and I'm still taking. Now, she wrote this for me like about a year ago, but she went in, she did it at her own pace, and she loved it. Julie is so amazing. I love her personality and her talent. She has helped my business grow by teaching me how to do more with it on social media, with lead magnets, and how to get organized. I love that she has a lot of bonuses on the course too, and we're going to get into those in a couple minutes. I highly recommend you work with her. All right, are you ready for the bonuses? So, bonus number 1, lifetime stock photo membership. Lifetime stock photo membership. That's lifetime. Forever stock photos, 5,000 plus stock photos. Plus, I have some clip videos in there as well for you to use. Canva template library also. The Profitable Email List Academy. This is a mini course that I have included in this, and it's going to help you create a lead magnet and a tripwire offer. Custom WordPress Elementor templates, like those are social media content planning bundle. Right? So when we get to that, like phase 4 of our business, we're going to so want this. Done for you Canva templates, like a ton of them. All of my swipe copy. So all of the copy that I use in my business is yours, that you obviously don't want to copy it, but you can use it. You can use it in your own business for your automations, your welcome sequences, sales pages, tripwire pages, whatever. My copy is yours. List Building Mania is a mini course by Lindsay Maloney. And then we have Simplify and Sell by Claire House. Okay, lifetime stock photo membership. I already talked about that. Oh, I forgot to change some of this text here. Tripwire funnel course. Okay, this is what I call now Profitable Email List Academy. Learn and create a simple and high converting tripwire funnel so that you can start growing your list and make money at the same time. This is a 3-module course and bonus swipe copy. Social media content planning bundle. I'm excited about this because that is an expertly curated bundle of social media content planning templates, guides, and workbooks to take the confusion and stress out of planning your content for the next 30 days and beyond. Like, this is gold. And all of my swipe copy, right? I already said that. done for you Canva templates, done for you Elementor templates, like really just drag and drop. List building mania, which is simple, insanely effective strategies to grow and engage lists, full of soon to be buyers with my signature list building course. This is a 6-module plus 5 bonus training of pure list building bliss. This is by Lindsay Maloney. Simplify and Sell is a mini course. It's a 3-week social media mini course, 3 weeks, but really you can do it like all together if you want. Teach you the social media fundamentals needed in order to find success on social media, no matter what your goals are. Plus, you also get immediate access to Voxer office hours. So every Wednesday, we have Voxer office hours. So you can just message me your questions or just say hi and be like, Julie, I have this question, and we can talk back and forth and we can figure out what it is that you are wondering, right? Like, how cool is that? Like, that's like people pay, like people charge a fortune for Voxer office hours. Access to a private Facebook group. I love that because that's a place where we can connect, where you can find amazing like-minded entrepreneurs. And you know what I love most about communities like Facebook group programs and their Facebook groups is that you make new friends and you build community. It's a perfect place to find your tribe. And oftentimes, you know what happens? It's that people in that Facebook group, usually sometimes you can create collabs with them, but also sometimes they buy your stuff, right? So that's an amazing part of a group program is the community, plus the support. Hello. Right? Like questions, you have questions, you get the support in the Facebook group. Lifetime access to videos and workbooks. So I've created workbooks and videos for every lesson. That's kind of how I teach. Everything that has a video, everything has a workbook and a video together. Even the Elementor templates, each page has its own video. So I'm cool like that. All right, another testimonial by Tegan. Tegan says, Julie has outdone herself with Beautiful Business in a Box. It is tailored to the needs of female entrepreneurs who want to upskill themselves to feel more confident and get the tools they need to attract their ideal clients. I would recommend this course to any online entrepreneur just starting, to those in business for years, leaving no stone unturned. It is filled with detailed advice and practical use so that you can only benefit you and your business. A worthwhile investment for personal and business growth. So, girlfriend, what would be worth to you? This program is for you if you are an ambitious and ready to finally get that beautiful business created or finished so that you can finally scale quickly and build a life of freedom and abundance. Okay, let's talk about the investment because I know that's what you've been thinking. So, if I add everything up, it's like $10,000 plus with all the support and everything, all the different bonuses and everything. But you can get in for 10 payments of $167 or pay in full of $14.97. And right now, until next Friday, so not Friday this week, but until next Friday, this is regular $19.97. The price will go up next Friday. So right now you're saving $500, right? And super easy. It's easy and safe to check out, and you'll immediately be able to log in to the members area so that you can gain immediate access to Beautiful Business in a Box and all of the bonus content. It's all there, ready for you to go, ready for you to run out the gate and get this done. But I'm so excited. I want to touch on a couple of questions that come up. Tell me more about the price. So you can get in for a one-time price of $14.97 or the payment plan $167 times 10. The program is, like I said, valued at $10,000 plus with all of the added bonuses and support and Voxer office hours and everything that you need in order to be able to get you from idea to this business is working for me on autopilot. There are always people telling me that this program is way too cheap, but I choose to keep it at $14.97. It's going to be $19.97 because it will help you achieve what I was able to accomplish, but it took me 3+ years, right? I want that for you. I don't want it to take you 3-4 years and you sit at your computer for 15 hours a day and you don't know where to start because you don't know how to do the things or how to put them together or how to even make a beautiful business and have support on top of that. Plus, in Beautiful Business in a Box, we do Feedback Fridays. So I'll give you feedback on any of the things that you create. So now I know the world has been a touch and go for the last couple of years. So it's important that you feel safe and supported if and when you join BBB. But I know that more and more of us want to create a life by design and of time freedom. And for this reason alone, I don't recommend you take 3 years to make it happen like I did, right? Because the thing is that, okay, yes, it's $1,400 or $1,500. However, what if you're done and this is all good and working for you in 90 days, right? Like in January, and then you're like, boom, you start making money right away. Or if it takes you 2-3 years and you're not making money during those 2-3 years because you're not sharing your offers or sharing your website, then you're losing out. So you make your money back right away. But I know that more and more people, oh, okay, I already said that. So the price will be going up to $19.97 and Friday or Saturday, the 19th of November. So just so you know, right, join now and you save $500. My mission really is to help women entrepreneurs who are in love with what they do, build and grow their business so that they can achieve a level of success that goes above and beyond. I want this for you. So let's do this. I'm so excited because this week I decided that not only do you get the program and what everything that's included, like, wow, but I'm doing an accelerator version. I'm calling it Accelerate and Elevate, but it's an accelerator experience. For the next, I didn't even add it up, 12-ish weeks. I have the dates here. We're going to have weekly live trainings and Q&A starting the week of November 21st. So on November 22nd, we're going to kick off with me. It's going to be a kickoff call. We're going to have a period of Q&A. So you guys can come to the table, ask your questions. It's going to be amazing. I'm still in the process of securing a couple of speakers. So I'm bringing guest experts in to speak on the topics that were the training that we're going through at that specific time. So on November 28th, we're going to have another call. And then on December 6th, Anne-Marie Gruden is going to come and talk about how to we're building a brand, but how to get it to that next level, right? I'm so excited. December 13th, we're going to have another one, probably something about websites. I'm so excited. But then we're going to have a 3-week break, right? Christmas, holidays, which is going to be an implementation and holiday break because the phase 3 is a very robust phase, and I want you to have time to kind of go through, implement, and all the things. So when we come back in January 10th, that's actually my birthday, Hera is going to come and she's going to teach us. She's an expert on customer journeys and funnels that sell. So I'm so excited that I've secured her to speak to us on that week about this topic. And then the week after, January 17th, Allison is going to come and speak to us about content creation. She's a pro at this. She's a master. She's so good. And I can't wait for this training because I know it's going to be incredible. And January 24th, we have Amber Rose. And Amber is going to come. She's a Facebook ads manager. She's a Facebook ads expert. And she's going to come and talk to us about how to not spend a lot of money, but have ads in our business that are creating awareness for us, awareness, like brand awareness and awareness into our business, right? So I'm very excited about this as well. So, but not only am I having this, but this is the perfect opportunity for you to jump in, have accountability, extra training and support, because at the end of January, our businesses are going to be ready and we're going to kick off and start the year. Okay, well, maybe start the end of January but 2023 is going to be your year. I'm so excited for you because you can have it all done. Like, if you're like, I don't know about this, but I invite you to go to juliecbutler.com and go and check out the things, check out the pages and all the things. You can have a website and a business like that too. And I'm going to help you achieve that. How cool is that, right? And this Accelerate and Elevate version that I'm putting together for you, I'm so pumped because at the end of the end of this, I didn't do the math. Is it like 12 weeks or 10 weeks maybe? You're going to have it all done. You're going to have accountability. You're going to have support. I'm like, this excites me so much, so much, so much. And on top of that, like once we're done with this, you still keep getting the support. You still keep getting the Feedback Friday. You still keep getting the Voxer hours for a lifetime. That's going to change in the future, but you are grandfathered into this. You get me as your coach for like as long as this program exists. And it's my signature program. This is my baby. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm so excited because like we can do great things together. And also, once all of this is done for you and your business is, like, but then if you create things afterwards, like you can still get feedback from me and you can still get support. Like, how cool is that, right? Really cool. I think so. And only for $1,500. Okay, here's another question. So I'm so busy. What if I don't have time to join and go through the program? So here's the thing. I get it big time. I'm a mom and I know that this is a full-time job. Like being mothering is a full-time job on its own, right? Plus, like, you got to hold down the fort and, cook and clean and do all the things, do all the things that we do because we're like awesome. But I also know that some of you have jobs, plus add building and growing a business to the mix, right? So, but this is why I created this program. So, because I don't want you to waste another minute of your precious time. Like I took the long route, like I figured a lot of this out on my own and it took me like a long time, right? So I don't want this for you. So plus not to mention that you get all the support along the way, right? I certainly didn't have that. Like I just kind of like, I was on my own. So yes, you're busy, but BBB will get you from biz idea to beautiful business that runs on autopilot in like 90 days if you want. And I've kind of put it together in a roadmap and it's streamlined. So if you go through the process and you allow yourself to be focused in the time that you do spend working on BBB, like you could have it done in no time. I want you to have a business, a beautiful business that brings you profit and time freedom. That's what I want for you. All right, another Q&A. So how long does this program last? I think this is a 10-week program, 5 phases, about 2 weeks each. It's positioned a little bit different with the Elevate, Accelerate, and Elevate, but you can also take it at your own pace. So if you're like, I really want to do this program, I can't commit to, I'm sure like I won't be able to be there like all the time. But if you're like, you know what, I'm in. But you know what, maybe it's going to take me like 4 months. That's okay too. The program is yours. Like you're in, and whether you follow us in the accelerator version or you do it on your own time, whatever works for you, you have lifetime access to this, lifetime support. Like once you're in. So you can take it at your own pace. Yes, you get lifetime access to the course material and any updates. And I'm going to be upgrading this program next year to version 2.0. So it's going to be bigger and better. So you'll be grandfathered in. So in this group, is this a group program or a group setting or one-on-one? It is a group program. So, which is awesome. I love group programs. Okay, what else? So it's your time to stop feeling stuck and wasting hours trying to figure out how to create your beautiful business and figure out all the things on your own. It's your time to shine. This program is exactly what you've been working for, and I have all of the tools and the guidance to help you to do just that. So just to recap, remember, we've got Beautiful Business in a Box, plus all the videos, all the PDFs. We've got lifetime stock photo membership, profitable email list academy, custom WordPress Elementor templates, social media, which by the way, I think there's 30 plus in there, social media content planning bundle, done for you Canva templates, all of my swipe copy, list building mania by Lindsay, simplifying sell by Claire, weekly Voxer office hours, and Facebook group community. Join now, you get instant access. You save $500 until next Saturday. And it's really easy. You can just go to Beautiful Business in a Box. Okay, I'm going to check the comments now. I'm going to actually stop sharing my screen and show my face to all of you beautiful people. And thank you. Appreciate. Okay, some people had to leave, so they said thank you. So that's it. Does anybody have any questions? Like, thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Do you guys have any questions about anything I talked about anything you saw, about the training? I know we covered a lot. What time is it? I'm like, and my phone is going off the hook here. I know this kind of went longer than the 1 hour, but I think I kind of was like messing around at the beginning, trying to figure out how to do the side view. No, doesn't seem like any of you have any questions, right? If you do, come find me on Instagram or Facebook. You can send me a voice message. Sylvia says, thank you so much. Your presentation was beautiful, and I appreciate all your comments about your own journey. You're so welcome, Sylvia. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. You're so awesome. Busy right now for this cost. Thank you, Robin. I get it. And also, we have to respect our kind of like, the budget and all that stuff. Thank you for the presentation. It was so great. You're so welcome, Yolanda. Okay, so it doesn't look like you guys have any questions. Again, if you do, come find me on social media. Instagram, Julie C. Butler. My handle is at Julie C. Butler XO. And on Facebook, I'm Julie C. Butler. You can send me a Voxer message if you want. Again, thank you so much. I hate, and whenever I'm finished these, I have a hard time saying goodbye. It's like awkward for me. I guess that's the extrovert in me that kicks in. Bye. Have a nice day, Yolanda. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you so much. Take care.